Behind the Stupid.
Oh, you're recording! Welcome to StoopidMovies, where we watch them so you don't have to.
That is right. And this week we watched a follow-up anthology to an anthology we watched before. Fun Size Horror Volume 2. 2015, not rated, 1 hour and 14 minutes long.
Short.
Kind of short for an anthology. And it starred a bunch of people. Really, the only one that was like stood out to me was Karen Gillan. A lot of directors, a lot of writers, because it is an anthology.
Again, we dip into the fun size candy bucket, and this time we take 2 instead of 1. What happened when we took 2 instead of 1?
So, Fun Size Horror is another anthology. Volume 2 is an anthology. It's like Volume 1 was an anthology. There were stories, and they were not as good as the first one. Is that accurate?
I'm pretty
sure.
Am
I off base?
Yeah.
I felt like this wasn't nearly as good as the first one.
No, it wasn't nearly as entertaining.
No.
That's for sure. Yeah, and we like anthologies, as you probably know at this point if you've been watching us consistently.
And if you haven't, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah! Go tell your friends!
Just do it!
Yes!
Teamwork.
All right, and we like... I don't remember.
Karen Gillan.
Yeah, we like Karen. Yeah.
She was great, good in Oculus.
So what did we like about Fun Size Horror Volume 2? Obviously, one of the things that is great about this, like the first ones, they're short.
Yep.
They are short. Like, I mean, some are really short.
Yeah.
And some are a little shorter.
Some are a little longer.
A little longer. Some are mid-shorts.
Yeah.
Some are past the knee shorts.
Are what?
Past the knee shorts and above the knee shorts.
Oh.
The point is they're short, so there's not a lot to them.
They did have one that was animated, and the animation on it was acceptable. It wasn't the greatest in the world, but it was definitely okay. And I did really enjoy the one that Karen Gillan was in, because the whole, what it's like being a kind of failed horror actress doing the circuit of the conventions and everything, and how much that sucks. That was kind of cool. I actually enjoyed that. It was depressing as shit, but...
Yeah. I actually like the possessed pillow one.
Oh, that's right. That one was in this. That was funny as hell.
Entertaining, yeah. That one was pretty amusing. I will say, kind of, atmosphere overall was decent.
Yeah.
Like, across the board. Like,
nothing solid Halloween.
No, heavens no. But just the atmosphere in most of the shorts were fine. And I thought it moves along nicely between. That's the nice thing about this style. Like we said last time, it's not really an anthology. It's more just a collection of shorts. And it's kind of that way with this, which is kind of nice. Yeah.
Most of them were shot pretty well.
Yep.
From a technical aspect, the shots were good. It sounded good. It looked crisp. And that's always, because, again, shorts, when you're working with different crews, it is a grab bag. Sometimes you have some pretty wildly varying qualities, but it felt consistent across the board.
Yeah, and I think, to that point, I think this one was kind of an upgrade in that regard.
Yeah.
Overall from the previous one.
Technically speaking.
Technically speaking, like it looked like it was, a bigger budget maybe with some of them.
Could be.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because and the acting was fine. I mean, it's typical B-grade popcorn movie acting, but none of it stood out as, ow.
Yeah, there was nothing that was like, ooh, this is bad.
Yeah, and I like that when you go into this indie stuff. It's always good to see, because you never know. It's like a grab bag. You don't know if you're getting the fun size. You might get the none size.
Like when you reach up our shorts?
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing down in there.
We reached in to get our fun size candy bar, and we came out with one of those little orange or black peanut butter taffy things that everybody hates. We don't like those. What else didn't we like?
There could have been more gore in this. I felt overall a lot of it was kind of dry and missed opportunities with that.
I kind of felt like it could have used a lot more humor too.
Yeah.
Especially like the one you're dealing with fucking pillows that came to life and are killing you. That could have been a lot funnier than it was.
Right. I agree.
I know my biggest complaint. I'ma just
do it.
Splat it out on the screen right now. This is my big complaint about this movie.
Okay.
They were all forgettable. Trying to remember what any of these... Okay, so there was the pillow fight one, which I forgot. There was the animated burn down the theater one, which you forgot.
Yes.
There was the behind the scenes horror convention one.
Yeah.
And then there were other ones.
And I just recently watched it too.
I watched it today.
Yeah, and that was going to be my biggest thing. It's hard to talk about this one because I'm like, the hell were most of the stories? It's very forgettable. None of them stand out. Overall, it is pretty forgettable.
It's not nearly as good as the first one with having stories that you can remember. And the first one, we complained about that too, where there were a lot of the stories were just forgettable.
Yeah.
But that one at least had a couple that really stood out. And this one doesn't even have that. It's just, they're all fine. And there wasn't a single one that I would like to see expanded. A lot of times when we see these anthologies, there will be one that's like, oh man, that's really cool. Like maybe from a technical point of view, it sucked. They didn't do a great job filming it or whatever, or the acting was bad. But what a cool concept. I would love to see that expanded. Or you see well, that story wasn't great, but wow, this director really shows promise. I want to see more of what they do. I want to see them make a full movie. Yeah. This didn't have any of that.
And none of them were so bad that it was funny or so bad that it was good.
That's true, too. There was nothing in here that it was like, oh, I can laugh at this at least.
It's just kind of something to throw on and be like, okay, I saw it, and I'm good. This one's hard to talk about.
I got nothing else. You know what? You know how you get a piece of candy and you're super excited to unwrap it and get into it and eat it? Let's do the opposite of that. Let's wrap this up so we're done with it.
All right.
It was fine. Whatever. Watch it. Don't watch it. I don't give a shit. 4 out of 8.
Yeah, I agree. This one, it's a lot like the first one. There's like really no difference when you think about it. It's all just a bunch of shorts. And this one's a lot more forgettable than the other one. And it's just not that exciting. I mean, they're fine. They're fine. They're middle of the road. They're fine. But it needs a lot more entertainment in it. 4 out of 8.
Woohoo! All right.
Yeah, so watch it if you want. If you've seen it, let us know what your favorite short of this one was. Do you prefer 1 or 2?
Yeah.
And all that fun stuff.
You know what? Actually, go pop down to the comments below. Let us know some other anthologies we should watch.
Yeah.
You can check us out at
Facebook.com/StoopidMovies.
Over on Instagram at
StoopidMovies. Yep. At StoopidMovies. You can also email us at StoopidMovies@outlook.com. Yep. Tell your friends.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Hey, before we go, take a picture of a short penis. Send it to Rob. It'll make us feel better about our short penises.
Yeah.
Penises? Peni? Panini? Ooh, panini.
Pinoctopus?
Didn't we watch that?
Penquid?
Like Ghost Shark versus Penis Octopus?
Probably.